Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi, my name is Muhammad Afiq. I am from AP154J, and today I will make an article review with the topic of MIA, tough time for 25,000 real estate agents and real estate negotiators during COVID-19 MCO. This article was published on March 30, 2020 by copyandproperty.com from a press statement by Malaysian Institute of Estate Agents, MIEA, during the uprising of COVID-19 pandemic in Malaysia. Started from 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic has affected the whole world economic sectors. In Malaysia also, it has affected the health industry, oil and gas industry, automotive industry and more. Apart from that, real estate industry also get impacted due to the pandemic. In the press statement, MIA President Mr. Lim Boon Ping said that the MIA are concerned and worried for the well-being of an estimated of 25,000 real estate agents and real estate negotiators in the country due to the movement control order that has been announced by the government since March 2020. It has made the real estate industry into a grinding stop. Therefore, real estate agents and real estate negotiators cannot assist the property purchaser to take vacant possession of property and cannot do any viewings and physically list any properties for sale or rental. It will affect the real estate agent and real estate negotiator morally and financially, since their income is from commissions and they didn't have any basic salary. Also, in this press statement, it has shown that the real estate practitioners are directly affected from the pandemic, which they cannot gain their incomes due to the movement control order, and it restricted their work process to be done. Thus, it will mentally affect the real estate practitioners since they can't do their works, and mentally affected since they are lack in their financial sources because of it. Moreover, the MIA president said that they are also concerned that the market has taken shift and the new strategies could be placed to help to balance the shift. In order to make sure to keep the real estate industry to stay alive, MIA has called the government to consider some proposals that they have made. The proposals that were proposed to the government was considered on behalf of the public, real estate fraternity and real estate potent companies. The proposals that have been made for the public is to make sure the collection of sales and services tax in real estate transaction to be postponed. Then the real property gains tax need to be zeroized as in 2007 till the end of the year. More, to provide the liquidity for the purchase of property by allowing for a transfer of 10% of the funds from account 1 to account 2 of EPF, or assistance in repayment of loans after 6 months of moratorium. Further, MIA also resuggested their budget proposal for the government, that their suggestion from last year to make the option of interest-only loans for the properties purchased. These two last points also being appointed in the proposal for the real estate fraternity. In my opinion, I agree with this proposal that has been suggested by MIA, which with the Abayence of the SST collection, it will reduce the additional cost to the seller and the property transaction will be easier. Then, since property are always negotiable and buyers will always demand for a lower price, so by dissolving real property gains tax till the end of the year will help the seller from any losses, since the tax are valued by calculating from the property price transacted. Further, by allowing to the transfer of 10% of the funds from the account 1 to account 2 of the APF, it will help the public to obtain liquidity to purchase property, and assistance in repayment for loans. It will help home buyers to pay the property loans after this month of moratorium. Besides, the proposals that MIA has made for the government for the option of interest-only loans to the home buyers will help the home buyers reduce their burden to pay the loan after the moratorium, since they only need to pay for the interest during the interest-only period, and at the same time, it will help the real estate practitioners since it will encourage potential buyer to apply for the option. Besides, the proposal for the real estate fraternity is to give assistance to the real estate negotiators and to make a stimulus package for the real estate agents, probationary estate agents, real estate negotiators with the BOVIAP, Board of Valuer, Appraiser, estate agents and property manager. Other than that, the segment of the special relief facility for COVID-19 for 1,300 registered real estate firms. From my point of view, I would like to agree with this proposal since it will be very helpful for the real estate agents and real estate negotiators, since they are obviously impacted from the pandemic, and the stimulus package should be extended to the real estate agents, professional real estate agents and real estate negotiators, since they are also feasible to get the package since they can practice their profession and there is no basic salary for most of them. Furthermore, the special relief facility for COVID-19 for 1,300 real estate firms are very important to the firms because the real estate industry got the huge effect from the pandemic and it would give them a new breath to stay alive, which it could avoid from people being retrenched, which consequently will affect the country's economy, and the facility also will keep the company to stay afloat. Then the proposal for the real estate portal companies are MIA requested to the real estate portal companies to give good incentive and cost benefit packages for the agents that has helped and fully supported their companies. I agree with these proposals because the real estate fraternity are worth to get the good incentive and cost benefit packages from the real estate portal companies since they have helped the portal companies to boost their advertisement for the portal companies, and it will help the real estate practitioners to market properties to their buyers. Other than that, MIA also made a proposal to the Ministry of Finance and BOVIAP that a relief must be included to defer the Continuous Professional Development Program and Continuous Development Program CPD and CDP. An automatic renewal of authority to practice in 2021 should be given to help the real estate practitioners to work legally and being helped financially. According to this proposal, I totally agree with it. This is because according to Malaysian Estate Agency Standards, MIAS, Continuous Professional Development Program are compulsory for the estate agent to follow the program for the continuous systematic maintenance, improvement and broadening of knowledge and skills regarding of all laws, proposed legislation, governmental regulations, public policies, current market conditions and matters affecting the real estate agency practice in order to execute their professionalism and technical duties to clients and the public competent. However, since the pandemic and the MCO has made the program become impossible due to the contagious virus, it is good to be postponed or make it by using online platforms such as Google Meet, Zoom to make the program happen. Then it will give the real estate practitioners a huge relief if the authority to practice will be renewed automatically without fees for 2021 as refers to the Section 16, Section 2 of Valuers, Appraisers, Estate Agents and Property Manager Act 1981, Subsection Act 242. The authority to practice shall subject to the provision of this Act expired on 31st day of December of the year in which it is issued and shall thereafter be renewable annually upon payment of the prescribed fee and upon the applicant satisfying and complying with the condition as may be prescribed by the board. In the press statement, the Secretary General of MIA, Mr. Shahrin, said the MIA has made initiative by making programs to the agents and negotiators to give more support and assistance to assist their clients and self-development. In conclusion, it is clearly shown that the real estate industry got huge impact from the pandemic and the real estate fraternity are being left behind from the eyes of the people. Therefore, MIA concerns towards the real estate industry and to keep the welfare of the people in the real estate field. Some proposal has been made towards the government and board to make sure that they are not left behind since the industry are also affected from the pandemic. Apart from that, real estate agents and real estate negotiators also should learn to adapt new norms due to the pandemic by started using online platform to market and list their properties for sale, and also they can make an online virtual inspection and viewing in order to assist their clients to make any viewings. The government and board also need to consider the proposals that have been made by the MIA to support the industry. At the same time, it will help the country's economy to increase. Last but not least, we need to be supportive for the government in order to make sure this pandemic will be over in our country to keep the real estate industry and other industries from being affected by it. That's all from me. Thank you very much.